Okay, the water buck seems to have survived to live another day. Everyone's happy except the croc. Right, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and yeah, I had a good night's rest last night. Had a nice vegetarian meal. My wife would be proud. Lentils, black beans, tomato, onion, cheese in a wrap, which was fantastic. So yeah, good sleep on our way. I've just checked out of Shingwedzi Rest Camp. Today we're gonna drive down to Mapani. It's actually on the main Kruger Road. It's only about 2.5 hours drive, but I'm actually, some time now is just on 7 o'clock. I'm actually gonna go on a lot of the little side roads and the back routes and the dirt roads today. So yeah, hoping to get there by about 12, maybe 12:30, check in, and then we'll have 2 nights at Mapani. But yeah, weather-wise, it's a little bit chilly at the moment. I've got the windows up, but as soon as I stop this, the camera, I'm going to put the windows down, and then we'll take a look around. But yeah, sun's coming up, the blue skies. I think it's going to be a great day. The weather report says we're in for, I think it's 26 degrees. By lunchtime it's about 7 or 8 degrees now, 7 degrees now, and who knows what the day's going to bring. I heard lions multiple times last night. So maybe on our way out here this morning, we'll get lucky and we'll bump into whatever was making that noise. But even if we don't, it's going to be another fantastic day. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, I've stopped in the riverbed here, and there's a saddlebill stork just basically decimating the leftover fish in a little pond. Okay, so it's been a pretty quiet morning so far. Haven't seen any elephants, to be honest. I've seen some giraffe, I've seen zebra, I've seen impala, but no water buck yet. No buffalo, no ellies, but the morning is still young, and I'm sure that they're probably still waking up and shaking off the cold, and let's see what we see. Okay, it's 9 o'clock now. I'm back on the H16, which is the main road, heading south down to Mapani, but I'm gonna take a little side route. It's called the S144. It was apparently the old main road, and that's coming up in, I don't know, about 10 k's time. So I'm gonna hook a left and follow that dirt road down, which comes out pretty much near Mapani anywhere. So yeah, the plan is to get off the tar and get onto the dirt. Saw some elephants back there, about 6 or 7 of them, little small herd, yeah, which was nice to see. And other than that, it's been a pretty quiet morning so far. I mean, it's beautiful, it's very crisp, and compared to yesterday was cloudy and misty, and I think from what I've read, I think there's a little bit more activity, you know, when it's cloudy like that. But this morning, yeah, I think it's gonna heat up to be quite a warm day. Blue skies, like I said earlier, and yeah, still got the whole day ahead. This afternoon, once I've checked in, there's a little loop called the Shingwedzi loop that I'm going to try and do. It's also dirt road, goes through a couple of hides. I think there are 2 hides on that loop, which I'll stop at and see what I can spot. And there's a couple of pans that may or may not have water in them. So yeah, if they have water in them, could be interesting. Maybe we'll see some more elephants, some waterbuck. We'll definitely see some good bird life this afternoon, I think. So yeah, sit tight. Let's wait till we get to the S144 and see what we see on that road. So that's the lilac breasted roller, and wow, it has to be one of my favorite birds. Beautiful. Oh, it's just blown away. Trying to get a closer shot. What a beauty. Okay, so I made it to Mapani Rest Camp. I arrived a little bit early, and the check-in, they're not ready for check-in yet, so I'm just gonna quickly do a loop around on one of the roads close to the camp here. It's quite a nice camp. They've got a nice big dam in front of the camp, so yeah, there should be nice activity around that dam later this evening. But yeah, in order to kill some more time, I'm just going to go do a quick loop, and I'll be back to check in probably an hour's time. Oh, elephant crossing the road up ahead. Have a look. I wonder if it's just one of them. We'll find out any second. Yeah, looks like he was alone. Okay, so all checked in to Mapani Camp. Have an amazing little chalet with a beautiful view over the dam. I'll show you later. I'll take a picture. And it's just before 3 o'clock now, so heading out for the afternoon drive. The plan is to do what's called the Shingwedzi loop. It starts about 1 kilometer or 2 down the road from the entrance to Mapani. So yeah, I think it's about, according to the guide, it's about a 35 to 40 kilometer dirt loop. So it'll probably take me just on 3 hours, which will mean that I'm back in time for the close of the gates at the camp. So yeah, it's actually turned out to be such an awesome day. It's 26 degrees, it's hot, but now it's time to go and see what we can find. So sit tight and let's see what we find on the afternoon drive. Okay, so I've just come to a little crossing. It's the crossing of the Senzi River, and you kind of come down into a little dip here, and already there's quite a bit of activity. I'm going to show you now, but I can see a little, what looks like a little turtle, which is actually, oh, he's just gone into the water, so he's probably not going to be visible. But a couple of hippos, probably 3 or 4 crocs that I can see. Yeah, have a look at this. There's a little croc just here. And you can see the hippos in the pond there. There we go, not a bad start. Okay, so the dam I was referring to earlier is actually called the Pioneer Dam, and we're about to, I'm just driving to what's called the Pioneer Lookout. I think it's a hide. So let's see if we can get a closer look at that Pioneer Dam. Okay, so I found Pioneer Dam Lookout. Here's the actual dam wall. And then just to my left here is the actual hide. So let's go take a look at the hide. Okay, so literally opposite me on the other side of the bank there is a waterbuck, just grazing right at the river's edge, or the dam's edge, and literally within 5 meters is a croc. Now I don't know whether the waterbuck knows that the croc is there. There's a good chance that he does, and he's just watching him very carefully. But if he hasn't noticed him, he's inching closer and closer every minute. So I'm just going to sit here for a couple of minutes and see what happens. But yeah, I'll turn the camera around, and it's quite far off for this camera, so you're not going to see much, but you may hear some of the sights and sounds. And over across the other side there, the elephants are busy having a whale of a time, bathing and playing in the water, so you might hear those sounds. Okay, the waterbuck seems to have survived to live another day. Everyone's happy except the croc. He goes hungry, but yeah, such is life. Anyway, let's carry on with the drive. We've still got a good 30 k's to go on the Shingwedzi loop, so yeah, let's carry on. Wow, so I'm at Stapelkop Dam, and wow, such a beautiful, peaceful place. Have a look. Looks like the perfect spot to have a sundowner drink and watch what comes to the water. A couple of fish eagles on the other side of the bank. There's some Egyptian geese just in front there. And this little croc here, this guy, is just soaking up the sun. There's no semblance of any food around him right now, but yeah, he's just chilling there in the late afternoon sun. Okay, we're getting to magic hour. Yeah, I haven't seen as much as I saw yesterday. It's been like I said, it's been a much hotter day today. So I think that you know, the full sun and the temperatures, I think we got to 26 degrees. The temperatures definitely kept the animals away and, you know, in the shade and under the trees and things, compared to yesterday, which was mostly cloudy and quite a bit cooler. So yeah, it's been a relatively quiet day. When I say quiet, I mean I haven't seen leopards, which I've seen for the last 2 days. But as we speak, there we go. 2 little warthogs crossing the road in front of the car. They just darted out in front of me. That was cool. It's 4:30 now, so the sun is getting a little bit low on the horizon, and the temperatures are starting to drop. And this is traditionally when the actions happen, so we're going to keep our eyes open and see what we see on the last 20-30 k's back to camp. Okay, I've just come across some buffalo standing in the road. I'm going to give them some space and we'll just slow down and watch them. I always slow down or stop in these little dry riverbeds when I cross through them, because you just never know what's walking down the riverbed or lying in the sand. Yeah, so one of these days my slowing down will pay off and we'll see something. Okay, so we made it back to Mapani Rest Camp. Looks like just in time for the sunset. I'm going to show you the little place that I'm staying at. I mentioned it earlier. I think the direction it's facing over the dam is going to give us a spectacular sunset view tonight. So that's why I try to get home just in time so I could spend a bit of time soaking in that view over the dam. But let's get to the little chalet and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the chalet, and this is what I reckon must be one of the best views of chalets in Kruger. Have a look at this. So there we go, another day down. It's been another great day in the bush, and yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. I'm gonna light the fire now, get to bed early, and we'll wake up again at probably 5:30 and go exploring again tomorrow. See what we see tomorrow. See you tomorrow.